Good morning. Today we are looking at Radiant Child by Javier Steptoe. This is the story of Jean-Michel Basquiat, and this book is the Caldecott Medal winner. This book is the story of a artist, Jean-Michel Basquiat, who is a young African-American artist who lived and worked in New York City the 1970s and 80s. Unfortunately died at a young age of 27. I'll have to admit I never actually heard of Basquiat before reading this book. However, his artwork is famous for its color, its energy. It's a collage type work where the background of some of his work has been added there are pictures of actual people and then color drawings, pencil drawings, quite some significant artwork there. A lot of his work addresses many social topics, black culture, and struggles endured by people. The other major character in the book is Matilda, Jean-Michel's mother. She's mentioned or featured in nearly all of the double pages, whereas his father Gerard is just seen once. The major interaction between the characters is that of Jean-Michel and his mom, who's obviously has a major impact on his life. She encourages him to be an artist. There is one page where Jean-Michel is scribbling literally on paper, and his mom just sits with him and encourages him to draw. You can see that on this scene right here. She also takes him to museums, and then you can see the depth of the relationship between the two, where on the page where Matilda, or Jean-Michel's mom, is taken away to the hospital for what we think is mental sickness, you can see there on the sleeve of Jean-Michel's arm is a broken heart, which signifies his mood. She's also there to comfort him when he's in a car accident. She actually brings him a book on anatomy so Jean-Michel can learn about his injuries. The illustrations in the book are original, although they are designed to look like Basquiat's actual work. Bright, colorful, show people living their everyday life. Like I said earlier, they incorporate actual photographs, and others have an obvious message, such as a broken heart. Major ideas children could take away from this book: you don't have to be neat and tidy all the time. A lot of Jean-Michel's work was messy, however very personal, very dramatic, and this is where they are brilliant. Children can obviously express themselves by creating what they may see, or some may see, as a mess, but to them it's a message. Imagination is good, it should be encouraged. Obviously, Jean-Michel's mom encouraged him to make a living through art, so encourage children to do what they love and enjoy. I've been very fortunate to make a living through teaching and soccer, which is something I really do enjoy. The other fascinating part about this book is I actually picked it before I read chapter 4 in the textbook, which is obviously about artists, and I learned a lot reading that chapter about how the illustrations help with the book. So it was really, really good to put the two together. Excellent activity for this would be maybe having the children paint on wood. This is what the author of the book, Javier, did for several of the illustrations. For older children, maybe they could paint a social or personal theme that is important to them. For younger children, it could be, when I grow up, I want to be a fill in the blank, and then not only have them write it, but have them draw it out, and be a soccer player, nurse, teacher, and such like.